Bartlett here with My Vision Agency, and today I am going to share with you how you can create a SaaS plan and only give access to one single custom menu tab. So let me know in the chat. We are live, so let me know if you guys can hear me. The last couple of weeks we've been having some internet issues, and I have a bunch of people doing work on my house. So I just want to make sure that you guys can hear me. Hello, Manola. Thank you for watching. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. It looks like you can hear me, so I'm going to go ahead and continue. You guys definitely let me know. I'm watching the chat if I start to have issues. Okay. So, hey, Rick. Hello, Philip. Nice of you to join us. Okay. So, if you're a reseller in our program, or if you're a high level agency owner, you probably have additional resources and tools, even if it's just a community that you want to give access to. There are many different softwares, and most of them, especially like your community, they have an external link. But creating a custom menu tab inside of your high level account actually allows you to give them access to your high level account, but of course, they can only access what you're choosing to give them access to. Okay. So, why is this important? Let's say that I wanted to use my AI ads system as a lead magnet, or I wanted to give them like some type of bonus offer. Just give them access, right? I only want them to have access to this tool, but I want them to see like all of the additional options that we have available. Maybe I want them to reach out to my support team. I promise you, I've done this multiple ways. It's so much nicer, no matter what your offers are, to have everyone in one single dashboard. It makes it so much easier for you to manage, but also it makes it so much easier for them to upgrade into other offers that you have available. Okay. And they're not having to bounce around from different tools. Okay. Because you can see inside of my agency, I have our AI ad system. I also have the ability to resell it. The social autopilot, AI coach, content AI, our community, a task manager, sales bot is coming soon. So we have lots of things inside here that I may want to just piece out one tool at a time, or maybe I even want to just give them access to the social planner or something inside of HighLevel. We now have complete capabilities of or customizations of doing all of that. So I want to show you how to do that today. Okay. Now, the first thing you need for account automation to happen, you need to have the SaaS plan. Okay. This is how you're going to, when someone goes to your website, they fill out an order form, and HighLevel will create the location, the actual account that all your tools are in. This is the location. It will also create the user and then give that user whatever access that you have chosen them to access. So we can create our plans directly here inside of the SaaS configurator, or we can actually create them now inside of our sub account. You can see, as long as, let me go to the configure tab here, you'll see that it used to be for years only Stripe worked with the SaaS mode, but now you can actually use Stripe, NMI, or Authorize.net, or even Square. So this is incredible. This really opens up a world of possibilities, but it also changes the way that we create our SaaS plans now, right? So what you want to do is you're going to connect your normal account, your sub account, just like every other customer is going to connect, but you're going to choose which sub account you're managing your agency from. Okay. And we're going to have multiple brands soon. So, even things will get even better then. Okay. So, but for right now, what you want to do is just click to add your sub account. Okay. That makes it the SaaS account that you're going to manage your SaaS plans from. Okay. So you can integrate whatever payment gateway you want to into the individual sub accounts, but just keep in mind, if you do want the SaaS mode, meaning you want the automated account rebilling, and you want the like you want to upcharge for emails and all of that stuff, that is SaaS mode. So you want to make sure that if you do want to utilize SaaS mode, that you're using one of these options here. Okay. So when you're creating your plan, obviously you just want to turn SaaS mode on, and that's all you need to do to make it show up here in this list. And it will still show up in the list as well as it shows up inside of your account. So I'm just going to call this, let's say I did want to resell my AI ads manager. So I'm just going to say AI ads. Let's just say we're going to just do one plan for everything just to make it really simple. And I can choose a collection here if I want to, but really the important part down here is choosing the SaaS options. So you can see when we are creating the categories, what we want to do is, let's say that I had three different plans and I want them to be able to upgrade or downgrade between those three plans. That is what a category is. Okay. Now, this only has one plan, so I do definitely encourage you to be thoughtful about how you're choosing your plans and you're setting them all up. Because if I was going to make this only my AI ads manager and I wanted that to be just the only standalone tool, then maybe I want that to be in a category of its own. But really, the purpose of selling one tool is to encourage people to upgrade into other plans. So I would definitely want to add additional plans to this category. Now, since this is a test, I am just going to call this test because I'm going to delete it later and I'm only going to put one plan in this category. But just know that this is how you're going to determine what they're able to upgrade to, okay, or downgrade to. All right, so I could do like AI ads basic, AI ads pro, and then I could do like AI ads plus the CRM, and then I could create those three plans and give them the opportunity to upgrade and downgrade in between them all without me having to do anything. They would just do that right in the billing tab of their account. Okay. So now, in creating this plan, remember, we are not going to give them access to any tools. Okay. We don't want them to have any tools, just the custom menu tab that we're going to give them access to. Okay. So we can choose a user limit here, but really it's irrelevant because they aren't going to have access. However, you certainly can set these if you want to. It's up to you. Now, these used to be set in stone where we could not uncheck these, or some of them were, but now we can just uncheck all of these tools. So, again, if I want this to be where I'm only going to offer the custom menu tab, I want to just unselect all of those. Now, they're not going to have access to the tools, but maybe I do want to just go ahead and load my snapshot. So, I'm going to say when they purchase this plan, they're going to get that snapshot loaded into their account, but they're not going to be able to access anything. Okay. Now I want to choose my plan or the price. Now, for the AI ads manager, it does have a minimum advertised pricing of $97. And so we can sell that for less, or we can combine other tools and make it 97, however we want to configure our offer. But publicly, we can sell it for $97. So I'm just going to put $97 there. But again, you can do whatever you want to. And let's say 970 for the year. If we wanted to create a trial for this plan, of course, we could do that there. And then we could fill out all of the SEO information. Okay, so now that we've done that part, let's go ahead and just move on over to the complimentary credits. So if we did want to give credits to in this plan, of course, these credits would be for like text messages and all those things we can rebill for on the SaaS plan. But they're not going to have access to any of those tools on this plan, so we don't really need to do that. Now we also have rebilling here. And again, we don't really need to worry about any of this rebilling. We can actually just turn all of this stuff off if we want to, because in this plan, we're only giving them access to that custom menu tab. Okay. And if you're not an AI ads reseller, you should be. But if you're not, this can be for any custom menu tab. It's going to be this same process. Okay. So I'm turning all of that off now. And now we've created this plan. I'm going to go ahead and we have SaaS mode on. I'm going to go ahead and click save. Now, when I go back to the SaaS plans, let me go ahead and refresh. That plan will be there. And there's a part that we cannot do here that we need to do here. This is why I wanted to do this training. So I'm going to go down to the plan that I just created. And of course, it's not going to show up here because I'm live and nothing works out when I'm live. So let's look for that plan. Let me refresh again. What did I call it? Oh, I called it AI ads. Okay, so let's look for this plan. Okay, so AI ads, where is my plan? Okay, there we go. All right, so here is the part where you want to manage the custom menu tabs because like I said, as of right now, this this is actually a new feature that was just released when we had the Level Up Summit, okay? So this is really exciting. So, what you want to do is since we can't do it here, okay? We can do everything but this. We want to go into the SaaS configurator and we're going to click here to edit the details. We're going to go to features and then you'll see this little link option over here. So here is where you want to set your custom menu tab for whatever you want them to have access to. So let's say that I want them to have access only to the AI Ads Manager when they purchase this plan. Now that's all that I need to do. And of course, I need to save the changes. It's already saved. All right. So that's all I need to do now. When this plan is purchased, they will get access. All of my normal automations will take place, right? So you can see here, if we back out of this plan and we go to like configure, or I'm sorry, advanced settings, you'll see like all of these things take place and an email gets sent. And this is every time someone gets access to your high level agency. Okay. This, when you have the SaaS plan, all of these things are automated for you. So that email is going to go out. They're going to get access to the dashboard. But when they get access to the dashboard, they're only going to see the custom menu tab. Now, I will say full transparency, there are some things that they're still going to see, like the dashboard. I think they may see that, the launch pad, but it won't allow them to do anything. For example, they may see the reputation, but when they click on that, it's going to be like prompting them to upgrade, or they're going to see like Yext. So they're not going to be able to see anything. I hope in the future we'll be able to even get rid of those things. And I know that with some CSS, you can do that. But I love to really focus on the features that are really easy to set up. So this is definitely a great way of you utilizing those other softwares that you're a reseller of inside of your high level agency account and use that as like an entry level offer or even an upgrade offer, it would work the same way. Okay. Now, if you wanted to, now I forgot what I was going to say. So anyway, if you wanted to create like a plan and you wanted to add that AI ads manager or any of your custom menu tabs, that's exactly what you do, right? You would just create another plan here. You would select, maybe I want them to have all of these things. And then of course I would save it. And then I would go back here and go back to the plan. And then I'd want to update the custom menu tab to make sure that they get access to those specific things. Okay. So you guys, really, really cool and easy to set up. Now, once you do get that set up, though, once you get your plans created, let me go back to my demo account. Then what you want to do is just like any other plan or any other product that you create, that product is created. It's in your payments tab, your products. You want to go to the funnel that you are going to sell that product on, sell your SaaS plan or that individual product. Go to the page and then you just want to add that product here. So if here's my AI ads product that we just created. So now when I save this, now as long as I have an order form on this page, it will connect that product to the order form. Then I can share that. People fill out the order form, they pay, it goes into my payments area with the transaction and the order. It automatically generates the sub account and the user with all the appropriate permissions. It sends them an email so they can access the dashboard. And then when they get logged in, they're only going to have access to that custom menu tab that we told them that they could have access to when we set up that plan. Okay. Now, of course, if there were other plans in that category, they would be able to go to the settings and the billing tab and then choose to upgrade, or, if there was a lower plan, downgrade to the other plans as well. Okay. So really, really excited about this. And if you guys, let me explain to you. If you guys have a plan that needs an account, okay, there are many different types of software, and I definitely want to touch on this before we end today's training. But there are many different types of software you can add to your high level account. And some of them will have just a normal branded link like ads.visionaryresellers.com, something like that, right? And if that's the case where their account is not being created by the high level transaction, you just want to paste that link in here. And then you can even say, like, everybody has access, right? So let's say that sub accounts have access, and I can even choose like all of them. Okay. Because it really doesn't matter if everyone has access to that tab if they can't access it without me on the back end creating their account. Okay. Now, it may cause some issues because if they think it's part of their plan and they're trying to log in and they can't or whatever, then, that sometimes causes an issue. So you may want to choose to only give access to certain sub accounts that have purchased that plan. Okay. So I don't want to scroll through here and show all of my different sub accounts here, but on the tools that they actually work with high level to generate the account. There are many tools that do that. What you want to do is you want to make sure that the link that they give you to generate that account, that you paste it here. But in this situation, when it's going to be account specific, when you're going to lock it off, meaning not every single person is going to have access to this link, even if it's a normal link, you want to lock that down so that people don't see it. Okay. So, meaning when I choose my custom menu tab for this plan here, go to features, I'm going to see all of the custom menu tabs that do not have the all tab here. Okay. So if you're looking at that custom menu tab and you're like, why do I not see this? It's because it has the all tab. So you can't choose to give access to someone who has purchased a plan unless the all is off. Okay, because what it's going to do is it's going to choose individual names. Like if I say my vision agency, you can see now I want to select this custom menu tab is going to be available for my vision agency account. And then if it's part of that SaaS plan that I have added that custom menu tab to, all of the future sub accounts creating that plan will also have access to this. And then their sub account name will automatically be added to the list. Okay. So that's how all of that works. This is really, really easy. Hopefully, I didn't overwhelm you guys, but it's really easy to set up once you understand that if you want to give access to someone, you just need to make sure that that is not in the all tab unless everyone is going to access it, which I don't know why that was hard for me to understand. Um, but this is an important part of that actual account creation. And then when they create their account, they won't need to register or any of that. They'll just see the that tab there. And for certain tools, they won't need to register. I have to clarify that. Okay. But anyway, if you want to lock them down, make sure that the all is off. If you don't want to lock them down, then just keep the all on, and then everyone will have access to that custom menu tab. Okay. If you are a member of our reseller program or you're in our free community, you can actually go as soon as we're done with this live training, right in just a few minutes. You're going to be able to go to the events calendar. You're going to click on today's date and you'll be able to join me in the Zoom for open office hours. If you have any questions, I'll be there to help you. We are live Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The open office hours start as soon as we are done with the live coaching session. And of course, don't forget on Friday, our resellers can join us in the Zoom meeting. We will have Logan here, who is the founder of Play. So if you have ads questions, Logan is the man. He is the one to talk to about all of that. And if you're interested in signing up for our free community or any of our other offers, you can sign up for High Level to resell High Level, or you can even upgrade and check out all of our bonuses here. If you're interested in reselling our AI Ads Manager, joining our coaching program, you can check that out. If you're interested in saving hundreds of dollars every single month on all of our software, if you're not interested in being a reseller, you could choose this plan. Our free community, you can choose this option. And of course, if you want to book a private consultation with me, you can choose that option there. All of those choices are at myvisionagency.com. Thank you all so, so much for joining me. And I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Go make your vision a reality.